Good afternoon. Welcome to Fat Girls with Two Left Feet. It's been a while. I must admit, I haven't worked out at all this week, and today's Thursday, and I didn't work out at all last week. I think maybe Sunday was my last day. Anywho, maybe Monday. But anyway, epic failure. Good thing is I haven't gained any weight in these last 2 weeks that I've been on my little unintentional hiatus. Part of the journey is finding the time, the motivation, the determination, the energy, all at the same time. Not to make excuses again because everybody's busy, but just doing it all at the same time. Um, Last couple weeks been heavy weeks, as I've shared. The 8th was the 1 year anniversary of my mom getting her wings. So holidays was already really tough. Having lost my dad in 2018, my grandma in 2005. Um, but still just pushing forward, a lot of obstacles been thrown in my way the last couple weeks. They say when you have lemons, make lemonade. I make lemon drops because I'm lemon drop, so I'm going to always persevere. I did think that it was going to be tough getting out there since I haven't done it in at least, I want to say 10 days, to be on the safe side, 10 days. Um, but I will say when I went out there, it was just like I hadn't been gone. I called myself walking to warm up, but my body wouldn't let me walk because I'm so used to jogging now. Although I still hate jogging, and I think it should be illegal. The interval jogging, I guess, works for me, and I'm like at a point where I'm competing with myself for the best time. So I wasn't gonna run the first mile or two, because I didn't want to make a good ass time that I felt like I'm gonna have to compete with the whole hike. Um, but like I said, my body forced me to jog. Also, so this time I went to Benicia, but I went closer to, I want to say east of where I've been going, Benicia Recreational Park. I went to the east just to see where that trail went. It took me around people's houses where like their backyard is really backed up on the ocean. Beautiful, different scenery, parks, just a different vibe, a different energy. If I bought a house right now, I think it would be either Benicia or Glen Cove. Anywho, a lot of obstacles would be in the midst of residential area because it was a path, and then it'd be residential, then it'd be a path again, then you'd be at the ocean. It's just a trip how the whole shit was constructed. But because I know my capacity in the jogging, I kind of persevered and was just like, I'll jog it on the way back to make up the time. So I kept stopping to take pictures. So now I've been stopping the timer to take pictures. My other phone keeps going. That stays in my backpack. So the times are going to be variant. But I realize taking pictures takes a long time. Even just the motion of getting it on my backpack and all that shit, get my camera out. So today was more about getting back out there again, rededicate myself to my journey, my body, nature, everything I got going on right now. Also, secondly, that just to clear my mind because my mind is so heavy this week. Just accumulation of the end of year, not accumulation, the culmination, I want to say, the climax of the end of the year, all the troubles that came with this last year, starting with the end of 2019, when my mom passed in December. My baby turning 21, spending his birthday in the hospital, me being totally afraid of COVID and then having to go back to work in the midst of COVID. Me now working at the COVID command center where I see all the numbers. I do the ordering for the sites. I see just the need. It's just depressing. It just gets heavy. So, with all that being said, it's no different than I'm sure other people are going through in their life. But we talk about me and my life. So, I do want to share a milestone that, as I mentioned, although I have not been working out in the last 10 days, also haven't been eating the best. Not overeating, but just not measuring, not planning. And I haven't really been doing that for about 3 weeks. And it's hard to get back in the midst of it. But I've been kind of like eyeballing everything, knowing what I'm eating to not overeat. Well, this last week or so, I just been eating whatever. Again, not overeating, but eating whatever I want to. And drinking. So anybody counting calories now, alcohol has hella calories. So that's going to also sabotage your weight loss goal. But as I mentioned at the beginning, this is not just about weight loss. This is about health. This is about a spiritual journey. This is about rededicating myself to my body, my mind. I mean, my body has been here for 41 years, and only God knows how much time I have left. So today was like, to get back in touch with nature, get back in touch with myself and my goals, put me first, try not to get caught up on everything else. So the milestone I want to share is when I weighed myself today with all my clothes and shit on before I walked out, because I didn't weigh in Tuesday, which is the day I wake in with my group. I had weighed in Sunday, and I saw that I was exactly the same as last week, and I was like, oh my God, I didn't gain weight with all this shit I was eating last week. And I know it takes a couple days to catch up, so I knew for sure by Tuesday, Wednesday, I would have gained about 3 pounds. So I didn't even bother weighing in Tuesday. It was just other shit going on. Today I stepped on a scale just out of curiosity to see how much I weighed with all that gear on. And I was exactly the same as I weighed last week and the week before, which was like 2 pounds from my goal, 3 pounds from my goal, in which, oh my God, it's been dragging this last month to get to my first goal, which is my halfway point. But I was like, well, I'm going to measure myself when I come back and take all the gear off. Took all the gear off just now. And guess what? I'm at my goal. Barely. So the goal was to get to 265 for many reasons. One, that was my regular weight before I gained all this weight in the last couple years. 265 fluctuated to 270, had that 5 pound gap. Well, my overweight gained weight. So that 270 went to 290. And then just from there, it was like, oh my God, my life's out of control. So my total goal is to get to 235. Because I felt like if 5 pounds were going to fluctuate, 235, 240. Anything past 240 to me is just a bad week from being 250, and there I go, I'm on a diet again. So my ultimate goal from this whole weight loss program is within a year, 12 months, to lose 60 pounds. So when I started, I was 295, which is horrible. Never been 295 in my life, but I was. So my first mini goal was to get to 265, which is halfway through. It's the 30 pounds, see? And it just happened to be my regular weight too. And when I made that goal, I wasn't thinking about it being my regular weight. I was just thinking about what's a comfortable weight for me. Okay, 235. Really, 240, I think, will fit my body. Don't want to lose hella weight and then have all the skin and flab and just a whole different other issues that I can't fix because the doctor ain't gonna pay for the shit being removed, nor do I want to go under a knife, no way. Also know with just cardio, I'm just gonna lose weight, but I'm gonna keep the flabby skin. So introducing the weights, the resistance, that's been my goal. And that's what I've been doing maybe the past 6 weeks. Although the last 2 weeks, but the past 6 weeks. So that's my goal, is what's to lose weight and then build muscle. Ultimately look better in my clothes, but ultimately be healthier. Just a little bit of everything. So, as bummed as I am this week, it is very refreshing to come home after my workout and see it hit my goal. I did my workout not knowing what to expect since I haven't been out there in a week. Not knowing what to expect with all that time with just me in the ocean and my own thoughts. But I pushed it, and I'm proud of myself. I didn't get tired. My foot started hurting, but that's normal now. Anyway, felt good. So to come home and see I have met that. Now, I don't think it's right because I lost 3 pounds since Sunday, and I don't think I really lost 3 pounds since Sunday. Just like the weeks I'm on my shit, and I've gained 3 pounds in 4 days. So I would say fuck the scale, but both scales say the same thing right now, which they never do, and both say like 264 point something. So I'm going to take that and just use that as my inspiration to be in the back of my mind going into these holidays. To not overeat, overdrink, overindulge. And remember, I still have a goal that you can enjoy your holidays and have a good time, but don't let that sabotage the rest of the things you have going on in your life. Because guess what? Life still has to go on after Christmas and after New Year's. Plus, I ain't gonna cook shit. One, gotta go to the dentist in about an hour, getting my what is it called? Deep cleaning. So there goes me going to go get me a nice dinner tonight, which was my plan, is to sit here in my thoughts, listen to some sad music, get it all out, and then be okay tomorrow. Well, when I come from the dentist, I know that I'm not going to want to eat probably at all. And because I'm doing this video and then got to take my bath, I'm probably not going to eat nothing real quick before I go to the dentist. So that means tomorrow I'm going to be starving. But with that being said, this is encouraging. I needed that encouragement I needed that pick me up. Um, it gets discouraging when you either don't lose weight at all, which was not my issue. I lost a lot of weight at first and then it plateaued. I lost a lot the first month, still the second month. I know the bigger you are, the more you lose at first. So I wasn't worried about that. And I guess for me, it's better it worked out that way because it kept me going. Or if I was for the first month working out, well, I wasn't really working out. That's the problem. I was doing the eating right, but I wasn't working out. If I wasn't losing weight, I might have gotten deterred or fell off because a lot of people in my group have. So I got the eating underway, then introduced the walking and shit. Then once I got to where I was a master at the walking, my eating fell off. So it was like, I need them both to be in sync at the same time. But my goal was a year. It just so happened I lost 30 pounds in 3 months, in the 12 weeks. Um, I didn't lose a pound in November. Matter of fact, I gained 5 and lost 2.5. So basically, it's like I gained 2.5 in November. Um, I guess technically in December, then I would say, if this scale is truly right, that I'm at 264.5 or something, it was saying December I lost 5, only for the fact that I've been stuck at like 270, 269, 272, like the whole November. Like my goal creeping up on me. Not so much just because it's my goal to hit 265, but I want to get out off the 70s, get another tier. And since I know my weight will fluctuate 3 pounds either way from week to week, anytime it's at 268, 269, even 270, I can't celebrate because that's always 1 week from being 275 again. And once we hit 275, I've only lost 20 pounds. Not that the number matters, but that means I'm not much closer to being morbidly obese at 295. So, with all that said, I'm just going to take my wins and run with them. I can't control my L's, but I'm going to take my wins and embrace them. To my followers who've been looking for me, I apologize. And also just know, when you don't see videos, it does not necessarily mean I'm not working out. Sometimes I just don't have time. Like, I'm home back in my 90 right now. Bath water ready. And I just spent 12 minutes doing this video just to update folks and tell folks how I feel. When I'm normally done working out, I'm either going back to my car, or I'm walking up to my house, and I'm hot and I'm sweaty, and it don't be the opportune time in the video. I try to video before I go, just to give you guys insight on where my mind frame is. But this morning, my mind frame was all over the place, and I didn't get out there till like 11. So it was just a blessing I got out there at all. So with that said, I'm going to take my win. Yay. And celebrate it. Yay. And just say, stay tuned. Keep rooting for me. The people who support me, who fuck with me, keep fucking with me. Us fat girls, we can do it. Fat is just a state of mind. It's just a word in the English language. It's just a number on a scale. It does not have to make us or define us or shape who we are or who we are going to become. That don't mean you can't be fine, fabulous, sporty, fat, bald, no real lashes, no real eyebrows, lopsided titties, whatever your ailments are, because I just listed mine. Fuck that shit. We about to do this. 2020 sucked. Fat bitches, if you with me, I'm with you. We about to do this in 2021. Anybody who still need help, who need advice, who want to walk, who want to see some of my meal plans, hit me up in the inbox. I'm here for you, sisters. Bye.